Hello all, welcome to LTX classes. Welcome to the new Science and Technology concept series. In this article, we shall deal something related to satellite. Okay, so we shall deal what is satellite and the importance of satellite and everything. Clear? See, the whole article is dealt by Srinivas. Clear? So let's have some glance about satellite. First of all, what is a satellite? Satellite is an object. Okay, first of all, satellite is an object which rotates around a celestial body. An object which rotates around a celestial body is called the satellite. Here in satellite, see, when it is considered as an object could be a natural one, or an object could be an artificial one also. Clear? It can be natural or artificial. For example, let's take our earth. Earth rotates around sun, right? So earth rotates around sun means this is natural satellite. Example being the earth. Clear? Earth rotates around the sun, so that's why it is called a natural satellite. Then what is an artificial satellite? As I said, an object which rotates around the celestial body. Clear? Celestial body is a body which roams in the space. An object which roams around the space by having a huge mass in it is called a celestial body. So here natural satellite comes with the example of Earth, and artificial satellites are satellites which we generally use for science and technology communication purpose. Clear? So artificial satellites are the satellites right now what we are using the rocket system to send these satellites into the space. Clear? So a satellite could be a natural one or an artificial one, right? So why we just go with this artificial satellite? See, means what is the importance of artificial satellite? Artificial satellite takes the larger view. Clear? Artificial satellites takes the larger view. For example, look at here. See, consider this as Earth. If you place an object called satellite here, take this as example. I am writing this as a satellite. So it can send and collect information to the spread of at least take some 20 to 30,000 kilometers. Clear? Means it can collect and send information within fraction of seconds, and it can cover 20 to 30,000 kilometers with bird eye view, and the view that it is carrying is called the bird eye view. Clear? So bird eye view is a view which can cover the larger distances and can transmit and can receive the signals. What happens generally? See, satellites sends some information to the ground level antenna. Clear? Some antenna would be here, so antenna would collect the information from satellite, and it can spread information to any of the persons who are generally inquiring into that information. So are you getting the importance of artificial satellite? And artificial satellites just take the larger views and cover the whole things. Means here we can observe the Earth observation satellites. Clear? Earth observation satellites which observes the Earth is called Earth observation satellite. And there are other satellites like communication satellite. Clear? Communication satellite, here it receives information from one antenna and transfers the same information to other antenna or tower is called the communication satellites. Actually, the communication satellites takes much importance. Clear? Why? transmission of information from one place to the other is very important. So communication satellites are generally takes precedence. Actually, rather at the observation satellites, we have more number of communication satellites, clear? And the other type of satellites being the satellites that are placed in the space to observe the universe, clear? To observe the universe means here these satellites are mainly placed to observe the objects which are very distant from the earth. For example, take there is one constellation that is called Vela. Actually actually the distance between the Vela constellation, clear? Constellation means group of galaxies, clear? Group of planets and stars is called galaxy, and group of galaxies is called constellation. Let's take the Vela constellation. It takes around some 5 to 6 billion light years. Even if light takes to travel from that space to here, it takes 5.6 billion light years. Okay, 5.6 billion years. So these objects, these satellites are generally placed to observe the things which are very far distant from the earth, clear? So it can collect information, it can transmit to the instruments on the ground, clear? And see why these satellites are placed in this space. See, if you place any telescope, if you place any telescope in the earth to observe the far away distances, actually in the middle clouds will actually cut the appropriations. Means, see, when clouds comes in the middle of your observations, you would lose the most important observations. So clouds generally acts as barriers, and the dust particles in the space acts as barriers to observe the outside objects. So rather using of telescope, the better way is to use the satellites, and to place these satellites in the space is the most important and useful one, clear? So satellites are very important. They generally orbit the earth. See, as I said, an object which rotates around a celestial body, right? So these satellites generally rotates the earth, clear? They generally rotates the earth and sends all the information to the clear? So these are the things that we have to learn in this concept series, and in our next series we shall observe something more related to satellite. Okay, stay tuned. Bye.